Good evening, friends, and all my learners. I hope all of you are doing well. So, today we are going to start class 12's Python or class 12 computer science, right? So, I will teach you computer science of class 12, and one by one we will see all the chapters, all the topics that is in your boards exam will come, and we will see some question answers also. We will discuss some practicals also in Jupyter Notebook and Python, right? So I hope you will enjoy today's session. So let's start with my first class of class 12 Python. So before beginning to the chapters, I will just want to aware you about the whole syllabus of computer science. Okay, in computer science, whoever will take computer science in class 12, they must have all these chapters. Just look at the picture I have given here. Subject is computer science. Subject is computer science, and you are having the chapter names over here. So basically, we are having 3 units. Okay, in the first unit, you are having understanding of programming language and logic parts. Okay, so in this portion, all you have is Python programming language, right? So you have to know about Python programming language. Already, whoever is now in class 12, they know about Python, because in class 11 also you have learned about Python. Some more things we will learn in class 12 regarding Python, and as per the syllabus, I will cover all the topics over here. So let's discuss one by one. Okay, first topic is review of class 11. So today we will see this portion, review of class 11. Next thing is functions in Python. Okay, the another part is recursion. This recursion, actually you have this, but now it is excluded from your syllabus. In the new syllabus, it is excluded, right? So we will see what is recursion, but we will not go into the question answer part or in very detailing part of this recursion. Okay, rather than we will see what is file handling. This file handling is very much important in this years, like in 2022. Whoever has given the boards, just the latest one, 2021 and 22, they are having so many questions, and case study based questions will come from this particular portion, that is file handling. Okay, next one is create and import Python libraries. Now this is also an important portion for your practical as well as theory portion. Okay, you have already used some Python inbuilt libraries, may you have used some more, you have to use in this portion. And even if you want to create your own libraries, your own module, that also you can do with the help of this, means with the help of Python, right? So how to do it, I will show you in practical in very details, and it is very easy and very interesting thing, you will see it. Okay, idea of efficiency, this part is very much important for your syllabus. Very few short questions will come from this part, but I will suggest everyone should learn this part, because of your understanding level will grow up. Okay, if you do the higher studies with this subject, with computer science, you are thinking you will do the higher studies, this idea of efficiency is very important. Okay, And this data structure, one big question you will find from this data structure, stack only. Actually queue, you are not having this queue in the new syllabus. According to the new syllabus, you are having list and stack, right? List and stack you are having for your new syllabus. Okay, now the next we will go through this chapter 1, that is unit 1, chapter number 1, that is review of class 11. Okay, now before going into that, let's discuss this one also. Just see, we have already discussed this first unit. Okay, this is the first unit we have discussed, computational thinking and programming, for 40 marks. You are having this as 40 marks. Okay, computer networks you are having for 10 marks, and database management you are having for 20 marks. Total 70 marks question you will have in your board exams, right? So whoever is having this subject must note that the computational thinking and programming part, from this part you are having 40 marks. So a huge marks will carry from this portion. Okay, so you have to know Python very well. Even more than 50% questions will come from this Python. Okay, 10 marks will come from computer networks, and database management 20 marks, right? So we will see all these 3 units one by one. Before that, let's go to this portion, revision of Python topics covered in class 11. So we are going to discuss it today in our session, in our today's class. Okay, now let's begin with this class 11's notes. Okay, now already whoever is watching this video or whoever is in class 12, they must know that what is Python and who has invented Python, who has developed Python, what are the characteristics of Python. Python is a programming language. It is a interpreter language, object oriented language, simple and easy to learn. Okay, it is portable, scalable, integrated, and expressive language, right? So you can say Python is very versatile language in itself, right? Now in class 12, actually we use all this we can use any one of this interpreter. You can use Python ideally to code your program. You can use PyCharm to code your program. Python bundle you can use, PyGUI you can use, Sublime Text you can use as well, or else you can use Anaconda distribution. Okay, you can use Anaconda distribution, and inside this Anaconda distribution we can find Spider, we can find Jupyter Notebook. Okay, so Jupyter Notebook, Spider, there are other things also. PyCharm also you can find here. PyCharm also you can find in Anaconda distribution. Okay, so you can use this Anaconda distribution. This is a software package. You can download it from internet, and you can use any of these editors or any of this programming environment. Okay, that is called environment, programming environment, virtual environment, virtual programming environment, and you can code your Python, or you can write your Python code. Okay, I hope this thing you have got it very clear manner. Okay, so now going to the next thing, that is script mode and interpret mode. Script mode is a mode where we can write the code in the black screen, where we can write the code in a scripted manner and we can save the file. Okay, but in interpreter mode we can write the code in this type of black screen in the command prompt like thing. One line you will write and one line will run like this, it will happen, right? So these two things you have to note down, or you have to know that interactive mode and the scripted mode. Always remember, we will do the in the scripted mode. Most of the time we will do in the scripted mode, right? Very few times we use this interactive mode, even when you are starting Python or when we are teaching a student first time Python. So we will show them in the interactive mode. It will help them to understand it in a better way. One line I will write and one line immediately it will run and give the output like that. Okay, but in the scripted mode we will write a full code and press the run button and it will run the code. Okay, that is the difference between interactive and scripted mode, right? I hope you have understood this. Now we will go to the basic things of Python, that is Python fundamentals. Okay, now in Python fundamentals, first we are having character set, then token, then data types and all these things. Okay, data types, operators and many more things you are having. Okay, now see, what is Python character set? It is a set of valid characters that a language recognize. Okay, so letter capital A to capital Z and small a to small z, like caps and small one and capital one, all the letters are included in your character set, right? Next is digits. See, here is given characters, letters, digit, special symbol. Digits you will know that 0 to 9. Special symbols are like, you can say it is, sorry, hash or at the rate or comma or semicolon, okay, or this colons, okay. These things are included. Actually this hash is used for writing any command in Python. Okay, comma is also used as a punctuator. Okay, this is not actually used in Python. This colon is used in Python as a punctuator, or sometimes it will use to give the indentation for a block of code. Okay, white spaces, this is also, note down, this is also a character set, or this is also included in character set. Okay, next thing is tokens. Okay, now this, what is token? This is very important. In class 11 may you have learned this. Okay, tokens are the smallest individual unit in Python known as token. That is, smallest individual unit of Python is known as token, right? Now these are there are five types of tokens. These tokens are here written here. These are all Python tokens. These are five types of token. So one example I will give you quickly. As you have learned this in class 11, I will not going into in very details. If you have any query or any doubt, just comment me below in my video, in my videos below in my video. Okay, comment that ma'am, this topic please explain it elaborately, or like if any doubt you are having, just drop a question over there so that I could understand that which topic I have to elaborate again, or which questions I have to give you in the question answer sessions. Okay, so let's go with this token. First one is keyword. Now what is keyword? Keyword are some reserved word in the library of language. There are 33 keywords in Python. You can see it is written over here, 33 keywords, and all the keywords are given in the chart or in this table. Okay, so all the keywords are given here. You can see all the keywords: false, class, finally, all these are keywords. Okay, for, lambda, try, except, um def is a keyword. Then let me find a keyword that you have already used. No, I think this break or this statement you have used in class 11. Okay, for you have used definitely. If you have used, okay, if else, elif, maybe import also you have used to import some library into your program, import any module in your program. Okay, so these are the keywords. You have not, may you have not used this class in your class 11. In the class 11 we are not having class object concept. Even in class 12 also you are not having this OOP concept, that is class object one. So maybe some keywords are there, you will not use it, but they are the keywords in Python definitely. Okay, now next one is identifier. What is identifier? See, identifier means when I am writing x equals to 5, this x is called as a identifier, right? This x will be a identifier. Okay, this 5 is a literal. 5 is the value of x, isn't it? 5 is the value of x, isn't it? So if I write x equals to Python, x equals to Python, that means x is the identifier and this Python is the literal. Okay, that means we can have a value of a variable. If I am creating a variable, that variable is an identifier and the value of it will be the literal. Literal can be many type. It can be number literal, like this 5 is a number literal over here. This is a number, right? And what is this? Tell me friends, what is this? Python is, what type of data type is it? What is the kind of data type of Python? Yes. Okay, very good. So Python is a string, right? Python is a string, as I have written it with the quotes that makes it a string. So X is the identifier and Python is the literal. Python is the literal. But what kind of literal it is? It is a string literal. We will call it a string literal, right? So this keyword, identifier, literal, done. Operator. Operators. Now there are many kind of operator. First categorize in two ways, that is binary operator and ternary operator, right? Inside binary operators also we are having many kinds, that is arithmetic operator, logical operator, comparison operator, okay, membership operators. Okay, so many operators are there. So first I will show you what are the arithmetic operator, like plus, minus, multiplication, division. These are all arithmetic operator. Okay, what is membership operator? Like in, not in, these are the membership operators. Okay, logical operators I can say or, and, not. These are the logical operator. Okay, comparison operator, greater than, less than, greater than equals, less than equals, or the compare, this double equals, this all are the comparison operator. One more operator is there, that is called assignment operator. Okay, let me erase all this, otherwise you will not get understand it properly. Okay, Okay, when I am explaining this identifier and literal, I have written one thing, that is x equals to 5 and x equals to Python, right? So I am writing here, I am using here a sign called equals, and I am assigning some value into the x, right? And that equal sign is called as assignment operator. Is it clear? Is it clear? This equal sign is known as assignment operator. Okay, so this equal sign is known as assignment operator. Now the punctuators. This is very interesting thing. What are the punctuators? First, comma. Comma is comes under punctuator. This colon is comes under punctuator. Okay. Sometimes white spaces are also comes inside the punctuator. Okay. Punctuator means the special characters that has been used in Python. That are the punctuator. Right. So let's move to the next topic. Okay. I hope this much is understandable and this much you have understood properly. Now we will come to the data type. Now we will discuss about the data type. Okay. Before going into the data type, you can see how many kind of literals are present here. So literal, it is given numeric, string, boolean, special boolean. Literal is true and false. True and false. These two must you have know about this two in class 11. True and false are the Boolean literals. Special literals and literal collection. What are the literal collection, guys? What are the literal collections? Literal collection means list, tuple, dictionary. These are the literal collection. Okay, already this given special literal, that is none. Okay, and Boolean is true and false. See, and inside numeric literals, you can see there are three numeric literals actually: float, complex, and int. Okay, so one example of int is say 10. Float is 10.5. Complex is like if you are a science student, then you must know that what is a complex number. Okay, so it will comes in a plus ib form. This is a mathematical representation of complex number, but in case of Python we write a complex number like this: 5 plus 3j, and this j will represent the I, or this j value is actually root over -1. Okay, this is the concept of a complex number. So no need to know in very details format. You just need to know that complex is comes under numeric data type or numeric literal. Okay, and it is the example I have given over here. Okay, next thing, let move to the next part. Okay, actually I am opening the 11th note or the 11th class 11th PDF. That's why elaborately everything has been given. So already you have know all of this, because this multi-liner command lines, this all things you must know. In class 11 also you have read all this, right? Now coming to the data types actually. Okay, data type. So just I want to show you this table, data types. So here data types can be categorized into two ways: primitive and collection data type. Okay, what are the primitive data type? First of all, numbers, then string. On numbers you are having again three category, that is int, float, complex. And in collection type, in string type, no other category. String means whatever I will write. If I write 1 2 3 inside a quotation, that means this is a string. If I write A B C D inside a quotation, and that denotes this A B C D is a string. Okay. Okay, now collection type. If I told you collection type, then list, tuple, set, and dictionary will comes under this collection type. Okay, so what are the data we will see in collection type? List, tuple, set, and dictionary. You must know about this three already. You have learned about this three in class 11, but you must don't know what is set actually. Set is also denote like this within 1 comma 3. This could be a set. Okay, or anything like 2 or 3 multiple things can be taken inside a sequence or inside a parenthesis. It can be allowed as a set. Okay, it can be considered as a set in Python. Okay, now we will see what are the primitive data types. Okay, now what are the primitive data type? First of all, numbers. You have already know about this numbers. What are the three kind of numbers we are having in Python? Int, float, complex. One example is given, like I have given you. You see the complex numbers example also has given over here. Z equals to 1j, that is the complex numbers example. Okay, now the operations over this. Okay, now one more thing, let me tell you. Integer is having two types, int and boolean. As you know, boolean is one of the data type, and in the boolean data type also we say it is comes under integer. Okay, now the thing is that what is integer number? As you know, integer is a whole number, positive or negative, without any decimal. Whenever it comes into decimal part, it will comes inside the floating point number. This is the floating point number. Okay. And if it is a complex number, then it will be a complex number like that. Now, what about the Boolean? See, Boolean, it is having two values. Right? Two values. True and false. True and false. Now, true is having value 1 and false is having value 0. Always remember, Boolean is having only two values, and true is 1 and false is 0. Like that. So, that's why we can categorize it inside the integer number only, because 0 and 1 can be true and false. It can denote your Boolean also, your Boolean category also. Right? Now, let's go to the next topic. Collection already we have done. Okay, mutable and immutable data type. Let me quickly recap this portion. Mutable and immutable. What is the mutable and immutable? Then we will go to the operators. Quickly we will cover the operators things. Okay, we will just revise the whole thing. Right? Okay, so mutable data type. What are the mutable data type in Python? List, set, and dictionary are the mutable data type. What are the immutable data type, or what do you mean by immutable and mutable? Mutable means these are changeable. The same memory address, the new value can be stored. This part is very much important. Just look at this. This is the part you must know. This is very important. Marking with a red line over here. In the same memory address, new value can be stored. That is the thing with the mutable data type. And what about the immutable one? These are unchangeable. Once you have declared a data type, that will be fixed. That will not change. Okay. In the same memory address, new value cannot be stored. Right? So, whenever we will go come to this portion, that is integer, float, boolean, string, and tuple, these all are your immutable data type. excuse me. So mutable and immutable, what is the difference? Difference is that I have created a data and that I want to change the data in this place only, in the same memory location only. Okay, I don't want to change the memory location, but I am creating a data over here. It is fixed. I couldn't change the data once it has been created. Rather than I can erase the data and create the another data D1, say, in another memory location. This memory location is erased, or this in this memory location I cannot change the data. That is immutable. Right? So in the same memory address, new value cannot be stored. That is immutable, and all the data types like integer, float, boolean, string, all these are immutable. Even one data type called tuple, that is collection type of data. This is collection type of data, right? This is collection type of data. So this is also comes under this immutable data. Okay? I hope you have understood this, or you have recap all the things. Mutable, immutable. This is very important portion. Mutable, immutable. Student always make mistake in this portion or confuse in this portion, that what is mutable and what is immutable. They couldn't understand it properly. Only they will just remember or memorize some examples. But it is actually very simple. Right. It is not a rocket science. It is actually very simple. Just you need to understand this. In whenever we are creating a data, one memory location, it has been stored. It is storing into one memory location. If we change the data in the same memory location, that means it is mutable. If we cannot change in place of that memory location, we have to create a new data. If I want to update the thing, then it is immutable. Right? Okay, good. So, hope you have understood this one. Next, we will move Python basic operators. Very important topic and very much wanted topic, right? Most of the time, students will confused with this assignment operator or this relational operator. Okay, see, assignment operator will not comes under relational operator. Assignment means this equal sign. This is assignment operator, and in relational operator you will find a sign like double equals. It is not assignment operator, it is checking operator. Okay, other special operators are there: identity operator and membership operator. Identity operator, what are the identity operator? Is and is not is the identity operator, right? Membership operator, what is membership operator? Not, in, in. These two are the membership operator. Okay. Arithmetic operator, you must know what are the arithmetic operator. You should know actually. Minus, plus, multiplication, that is the asterisk sign, division, double slash, modular. Okay, anybody remember these two operators? Always student confused within this. What is done by this modular and what is done by this double slash, or what is the difference between this slash and double slash? Right. So student always make confuse, or whenever I will give them a problem to solve like output finding or anything kind of thing with this operators present inside that, they makes me disappoint. Okay. Some of them definitely they do the right thing. Okay. Anyway, so don't make me disappoint all of you. Understand this in a proper manner. See, this will return a floating point value. Okay. And this will return a integer value. Right. Now giving you an example. 5/2 and 5/2. So normally if I divide 5 by 2, then what will be my answer? Yes, right. So 5 by 2 will give me 2.5, isn't it? But if I do this double slash, it will only take the integer part. It will ignore the floating point part, right? So double slash will give you the quotient part or give you the integer part. Okay. And if I divide 5, so 2 to the 4, 1 will be the remainder. Okay. So if I do 5 modulus 2, it will give you the remainder part, that is 1. I hope now it is clear and you will not forget it. You will not confuse it. Right? This slash, double slash and modular division. These three operators, don't be confused with it. Okay? Good. Okay. So let's move to the relational and logical operator. We will see relational and logical operator in the in a terms of when we solve any equation or when we solve any output finding queries like that. But now just I am giving you the examples. Greater than, less than, greater than equals to, less than equals to, these are comes under this relational operator. Okay. And logical operator is or, and, not. These are the logical operator. Or what is bitwise operator? Bitwise operator actually not used in a normal manner. Now where it will use, right? So why we are learning it, right? So whenever you have to perform some binary sum or binary operation, binary things, input output binary things, like binary things means suppose a sequence is there 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 1. This is a binary sequence. Okay. So if we are having some addition, multiplication or any kind of operation with some binary sequence, that time we use this bitwise operator. Okay. See, bitwise shift, this operators, bitwise shift operators, left shift, right shift, this type of operators only can use with the binary numbers or binary sequence, I must say. Okay. So no need to know it about very details because it is not actually randomly used, actually means rarely, very rarely we use this whenever we need it. Okay. Now coming to the arithmetic operators, see the chart is given. Okay, one thing I have missed out in the in case of arithmetic operator, that is exponent. You must know that x double star y means x to the power y. Okay, that means x to the power y. So if I write a double star b, sorry, double star b, that means a to the power b, like that. Okay, hope you have understood this. Okay, now let's, okay, see here all the operators are given. Relational operators, you can see greater than, less than, equals. Okay, logical operators also given, and or not. Okay, so let's say some relational operators, some examples are given over here. This is an example of relational operator. You can see that is 5 greater 8 and 7 greater 3. So this is a relational operator. 5 greater 8 is another relational operator, and we are merging it with the AND operation, that is a logical operator. Okay, so expression could be like this. Okay. Okay, here is a bitwise operator. See, it will act bit by bit operation, and bit by bit operation means only when we are having some binary sequence, then only we use this bit by bit operation. Okay, otherwise we cannot use any bit by bit operation. Okay, so there are six actually. Okay, so bitwise and, bitwise or, bitwise not, bitwise XOR, and this XOR is like XOR gate you have learned in class 11, or not gate, and gate, or gate. So same kind of thing, logic you are having over here, the truth table and all these things. Okay, I'm not going into the explanation of the binary operations or that, because you don't need it actually. Okay, so bitwise right shift and bitwise left shift, this operator's name and signs you have to just know. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, that what are the description and all. Okay, now assignment operator, we are having so many assignment operator. Okay, must you have known that there are multiple assignment operators with Python. Okay, and this is the simple assignment operator that assign value that left side of the operand. That means this is the value we will store with, means this is the variable we are having, value of x plus z will be stored inside this x. Okay, now there are some multiple type of operations we can do with this assignment operator: plus, minus, multiplication, even, division, modulus, and this. These are called complex assignment operator. Why complex? Because we are using two operators at a time. Okay, now the thing is that it is very simple, not any rocket science. If I write a plus b equals b, that means a equals to a plus b. Okay, if I use a minus equals b, that means a equals to a minus b. Very simple. Same for multiplication, division, and all other parts, all other operators. Right. So next we are having operators are done. We are having flow of control, decision making, flow of control. Then the looping statement, if else statement means flow of inside flow of control we are having this. Okay, so I am just quickly recapping over all the things, and in the next session I will cover this flow of control. That is tomorrow again we will meet and we will cover this flow of control, and after covering it up I will discuss some question answers with whatever I have discussed today. Okay, and remember that more you will study, more you will practice Python, more you will master on it. Okay, you must know from class 11 only. So let's get end the session for here today. Tomorrow again we will meet and we will learn some more topics on class 11, and we will solve some important question answers as well. Okay, so thank you very much. Today this much only. Let's end the session here today. And always also like, share and subscribe if you like my videos, and comment in below if you want to to know about any topic in details. Okay, thank you very much.